There's a situation that you're in right now. Have yet to receive justice, okay? You have yet to receive justice. Overall energy, the star in reverse, okay? We have the two of wands upright under that. The Hierophant. So, I feel like you're getting signs telling you not necessarily which way to go, but the truth of a situation, okay? I feel like you don't have clarity on something here. Um, and it's okay. The universe says it's okay not to have clarity on this specific situation because right now certain things are just happening for you, okay? But you are getting the signs. Certain things are working out. Um, what are these signs? What's the star? Star in reverse. We have the Five of Swords. So whatever these signs, let me see, because you're getting, I mean the Five of Wands. I said the Five of Swords. It's crazy because I was thinking, okay, so mentally battling with mentally yourself. Okay, so like you know the truth, but then you question yourself, like you're playing devil's advocate with yourself. Okay, um, and this is causing you to move that way as well. So like the way you're showing your actions, you're just trying things. Okay, instead of just trying things, really intentional with what you're doing. Okay, because I am getting that you are getting the signs that if you take certain steps that is guaranteed to work out. Like you know certain things will work out. But a part of you just wants to test it. You wanna it's something here where you're not listening, okay? You don't wanna listen because it's uncomfortable. Okay? This is very uncomfortable for you because what you're being guided to do is kinda easy. Like you're not expecting your journey to be this easy and so smooth and peaceful. You're used to chaos. You're used to things being a challenge and having to fight your way through things, okay? That's what I'm getting. So, like, whenever you see a sign that everything is okay, or when you see a sign that what you should do is something easy, you feel like you get that confused with your ego. You think that it's you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's something that you actually want to do. Like the things you want to do, you're used to not being able to do that. So you push that away, is what I'm getting. Okay? It's to a point where you feel like this is the right thing to do. It's to like question yourself. And that's actually like a form of procrastination when you think about it because you're being given directions, and instead of just following them, you question them. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And it's because it's not a person telling you. You actually are receiving this from God. You're receiving the signs, you're receiving it from spirit. So there's no proof. You know what I'm saying? This is something that you have to trust. You have to trust yourself. Okay? Look, the Five of Swords ended up being right here. So yeah, it's like mental confusion. You challenge yourself for no reason. Like you don't have to always question everything. You know what you want. You know what's right. You know what you don't want. You know what you know what I'm saying? Like you just have to trust that and follow that and stick to it because the more that you're like wishy-washy, you're creating a shaky foundation. Nothing is stable and secure. You don't even know what you can depend on when you do things like that. Okay? So the justice being in reverse here, I'm getting that this is the reason why you haven't received what you want yet. You haven't received. It's on so many levels. It's not even just materialistically and things like that. This is like what you want in your relationships, the type of person you want to be in general. in control of your to question your own beliefs and like who you are. Like you're keeping this justice from yourself, okay? There's things that in the process of not following your heart and stuff like that. Like when we run away from self, choosing like they picture you know, you embody somebody else's character. You try to be somebody else. And so deep down you feel, what am I getting? Like you bottle up just missing out on the things that you really want. But want certain things that you really want is what I'm getting. And it's because you feel like that's what's right. You feel like that's, I'm talking to somebody like this is a very unique message here. Hope it reaches who it's meant to reach. But somebody here is trying to fit in way too much, okay? You're different for a reason. Okay? I'm getting that this is also showing up in your relationship, your romantic relationship. The King of Wands came first, and then we had the Queen of Wands. So, as you can see, they're looking the opposite way because one person I am getting is like on a certain, like, if one person wants to be on track, they can be on track as much as they, hold on, to a certain extent, basically, because if y'all are meant to follow a path together and you're not on that journey with them, they have no choice but to, like, be kind of held back as well. They're doing things that they wouldn't normally do, or they, you know what I'm saying? It's just like you're messing up the flow of your teammate. So it's something here like trying to fit in with everybody else. This is your ego, okay? This is your ego trying to play a certain role with society. You know what I'm talking about. Whoever I'm talking to, there's a certain role with society that you're playing, and it's not making your person happy. Like it's making them question your character. Um, and then like this energy affects you internally. Like you're always upset, you're always anxious, and I'm getting like just uptight about things, looking at things like you're finding the negative about every situation is what I'm getting. And it's because you are on yourself to fully bottle that in because you have to play a role, okay? And this is a role that you're choosing to play. You don't have to play this role. This is a role that you feel like you have to play because you want to fit in and you feel like you're going to get a certain type of treatment from this type, you know, like from you acting like this, you feel like you're going to get a certain treatment. But I'm getting that like the people that you're trying to impress, or like it may not even be people, it's like you want certain opportunities that you feel like aren't coming naturally to you, so you feel like you have to be somebody that you're not so that you can receive something here. And I'm getting that if it's not coming to you naturally as who you already are, it's not meant for you, especially during this time. I'm getting that what you want, sometimes we're not present enough with ourselves to realize what we really want and what's really meant for us, because we think like we allow society to tell us what we want, okay? For example, like the American dream, like we allow people to tell us that we're supposed to have children and we're supposed to have a corporate American job and, you know, a certain type of home and a car, you know, whatever. But some people are different, and it can be really hard for them to maneuver society where expecting you to be a certain way. Everybody wants to like, everybody is like, have you're different. Unique and different, you know, you're gonna find your tribe. I feel like you're very. There's other people like you, and when you even like to be unique, but I feel like you're so focused listen to people that need you out of your character, that doesn't accept you. And the king and queen of wands, there's some type of disagreement that you have, has something to do with came out of illusion, but we have the Ten of Cups and the Hangman. So I'm getting that there's some type here. There's some type of an illusion, okay? With the Nine of Swords here, somebody is in a deep look. I'm trying to get this out. Hold on. Deep confusion, very fucking confused, okay? I'm getting very confused, and I feel like this energy, it's affecting both of you. It's like you're mirroring each other. So like you're confused. Take this how I resonate, because it can be like swapped, okay? But I feel like you're confused because you're paying attention to other people, and also it changes. So it's like from you, from day to day, people are different, and days they might feel like, okay, let's accept this person because for whatever reason, you know, some people, they might feel like they don't have nobody to talk to that day, so they're gonna talk to you. They don't mean they're meant to be in your energy. You know what I mean? Just because somebody's friendly. So everything that glitters is not gold. I feel like there's a real confusing energy with you. Like you're really confused on just who to be. You're paying too much attention to the outside instead of the inside, you know, who you really are, and just being that. And you're overthinking it, okay? And so with you overthinking it, the way that you're moving, how this looks is that you look insecure, and like you don't know what you're doing, and even when you do know what you're doing, it's not for long, you know what I'm saying? Because you do something and then you'll switch it back to something else, because who you are is depending on who you're around, and also outside circumstances, instead of who you want to be and what makes you feel good. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm getting. With you being like that, you're confusing whoever your person is. Okay, your romantic partner. You're attracting the wrong energy from this person because they don't know how to they don't know who you are. They don't know how to perceive you, because one day you're like this, the next day you're like this, or one week you're like this, the next week you're like this. You know what I mean? So it's because, like I said, you're paying attention to outside scenarios. So you're not creating your own reality, but your other person is creating their own reality. Is what I'm getting. Not your other person. Your person. Your, you know, companion. Okay. And you may not be in a relationship right now, but you may be. I'm just getting that you are attracting the wrong people. Yeah, you're attracting the wrong people in the wrong opportunities. Things that you rather not do, but you just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And it's just keeping the cycle going. That's not something you want to do. So focus on, like, be more intentional. That's what I was getting. Be a little more stubborn with, you know, who you really are versus following the rules, okay? That's what I'm getting. The Wheel of Fortune. So things are moving quickly right now, and you want to get into alignment. You want to align your heart and your mind. You don't want to be feeling a certain way, but thinking that you have to accept something that you don't want to feel. You know what I'm saying? Well, what am I saying? Not, of course, we have to accept reality, right? But we don't have to get stuck in that. We can always change it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm getting. Like, there's something here where you're accepting something that you don't want. You're settling. And you want to find your home in a way, like the people that make you feel like you're at home, and also your actual home is what I'm getting. Some of you really just are in that phase of life where you're transitioning from, like, there's a big transition here. I'm getting like, we had a Three of Swords. So there's a heartbreak that happened here with somebody very important to you. Could be, I was getting like a parent, okay? So there's a parent or somebody, like a father or mother figure, um, somebody that you looked up to. What happened here? I'm getting that there's something that you perceived. I'm getting an inner child energy. I see a white butterfly. So it's like, I feel like you were innocent. There's something about you that was so pure and innocent during this time that your heart got broken, okay? By this person who you looked up to or that you really trusted, okay? Your heart got broken by this person. And I feel like it's because they were in the energy that you're currently in, okay? Um, they were confused. They were trying to impress other people. They were trying to fit in with the crowd. They were um, just doing what they feel like they had to do, what they needed to do, something of that nature, okay? Very programmed, okay? And when there's something that you needed, there's something very unique about you, they couldn't handle it, they didn't know how to deal with it, hurt your feelings, because they mishandled you, okay? Um, Something within you died when they broke your heart like that, really did. But during this time, there were signs. You see this blue bird? There was something trying to communicate with you, telling you that everything is okay. This person actually does still love you. This person is somebody that you can trust in a way, like, I feel like there was a huge misunderstanding. But there was damage done, for sure. So, like, whatever damage was done, that's what broke your heart. That's what changed you. And it was meant to change you. And I feel like that wasn't this person's intention. They didn't want to hurt you. But humans are humans. We all learn at our own pace. And there's something here that they just didn't know better about. That's what I'm getting. Um, I'm almost getting, yeah, it's like their way of parenting. Um, it could have been a little better, but they really did their best. And I feel like it really did you, like it did damage. Um, it's so much noise out here. I'm sorry, y'all. Because I'm really trying not to let it distract me, but I'm going to just, like, keep going, and then I'm going to wrap it up soon. But yeah, your person is like, I feel like he or she, I don't know, I said she, but they're waiting on you. They're waiting on you to notice things that you haven't been noticing because you are focusing on the outside. So, like, if you have a household right now that you need to be tending to, I feel like you're focused on things outside of your household, and your family or your partner needs you more than you think. And there's something that's going on that, like, it's really important for you to pay attention because something could change within them that causes the relationship to really change forever, okay? Um, and I feel like you're aware of this, and you're trying your best to, like, get out of this illusion because you're seeing something, you're seeing the world a certain way. You feel like you have to be a certain way. But you know that the way that you are, the way that you're acting or whatever, it's not helping your family. So on the other hand, because it's not helping your family, they have to do something about this. Like whoever your partner is, they feel like they have to do something about this. Um, and it doesn't involve you because you're not being present, is what I'm getting. Like they're literally like, y'all are looking two different ways. You have your own, you have your own journey, they have their own journey. And but I feel like you're not happy with your journey. So with you not being happy, take this how it resonate, because it can be swapped energy. But with you not being happy, why don't you rest and really pay attention to what this person has to say? Because I look at the different colors in the outfits. That's what I'm paying attention to. This just feels like rage. It feels like you're stressed about money. It feels like you're stressed about power, being able to control certain things that you're just simply not able to control. Okay? And it's just getting old. Like the shit you're trying to control is getting old. Like just let it go. This person is just like, look, I'm ready to be happy. You see the sunflowers, the yellow. I'm ready to be happy and just follow, just go with the flow. I mean, if it ain't gonna work out, it just ain't gonna work out. I'm gonna be happy regardless. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm getting whatever it is that's not working out. You're stressing too hard about it. Once you let it go, both of y'all are gonna be happy together. And then whatever y'all were stressed about is just gonna like magically work out. It's just gonna work out for you. You don't have to be so hands-on, is what I'm getting. I'm getting that this person is your home. This person, like, home is where the heart is, right? So first of all, you need to pay attention to your heart. You're not paying attention to your heart. You're paying attention to what you feel like you need and what you don't have and how you're going to get it, okay? That's not your heart. That's your ego. That's your survival mode. Once you let go of that, you will find love. You will find what's in a moment is people that are already supporting you no matter what you have. Okay? You can be rich or poor. This person's going to always be there. That's something that you have yet to see. And so once you just like kind of chill out, things just going to work out. You're not even going to know how the fuck it worked out because remember what I was saying in the beginning? The things that you're being guided to do are so easy that you feel like, damn, that's not gonna work. It can't work. But it is. Like you do. I mean, the things that you want to get and achieve are, you don't have to like break your fucking, you don't have to kill yourself to do it. That's what I'm getting. You don't have to. For a reason. It was put in your heart for a reason. So when something is put in your heart, you follow that, and there's a reward on the other side. Period. So the Two of Cups and the Lovers came in reverse. You really need to pay attention to your person. Okay? I feel like they're sad as fuck. Like there's an energy of them just feeling drained from really trying to get your attention. Also drained from trying to let it go because they don't want to let it go, and it's like something pulling them. Because y'all are meant to be together, but you have to get back into alignment. And yeah, that's just what I'm getting. So that's what I have. If you would like a personal reading, follow me on Instagram. It's the same as my YouTube channel, except it has a period after the first four. So 4.44 soldiers. And yeah, just DM me for a personal reading. First time is $25 as for now. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you would like to donate, my Cash App will also be in the description box. And I will see y'all in the next one, okay?